We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone. Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Nimmo gets his lead at first, nobody out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. That's wide, 2-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Adrian now.
First baseman number 23.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Gonzalez, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Three runs already home here. Hard hit towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 delivery. There goes the runner. Hit sharply on the ground. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 33.
Next for the Mets, Matt Harvey. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit toward the right side, and this is taken for the out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 4-0 New York. Matt Harvey gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt Harvey, well, the book on Matt Harvey, it's pretty simple. If he's throwing strikes, he's an absolute nightmare for hitters. Good fastball, 93 to 96. Good curveball, and his changeup has gotten much better. If he brings his A game, you're going to have a tough time scoring off this guy.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please, that.
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Albies is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Bases are empty, one man out. Softly hit out to short. On to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Freddie Freeman batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
1 ball.
1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is his first year at the big league level. Two balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety. And right now, this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt. And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing grounder to the right side. Bare-handed by Cabrera. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Markakis aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
New York Metropolitans. Let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 20. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 gone.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swanson, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Gonzalez.
Leading off
He
with the
singled
bat.
and scored in his first
baseman,
appearance in
number
this one.
23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Swanson into shallow center, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Captain Travis d'Arnaud.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, Ryan Flaherty, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Flaherty.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Sean Newcomb.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Sean Newcomb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Too high.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Harvey.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Harvey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High pop-up. Flaherty is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit hard to 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Looped out towards short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Line toward right center. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 home. Here's a called strike on the edge of the strike zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. As they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. hit hard to third. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Stepping up now, number 20 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Suzuki leads off second with nobody out. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the right side. Through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Harvey over to first. Runner back safely. In now, Ryan Flaherty, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Shane Carl takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Shane Carl.
Here's Adrian now.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Playing 11.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short.
Swanson brings it in.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready for another shot now. Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 5-1. Lane Adams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Lane Adams.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for a cold strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Two balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
neck-high fastball that time.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Down is full. 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. So 1-1. Is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Sam Freeman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Sam Freeman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, too low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in once again, Matt Harvey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Rosario on at first. Nobody out. showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Left side, but well foul. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Late that time for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 2-0 home. He is a heater in there for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
11.
Nick Markakis will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1. Popped him up. Darno is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, number 20.
In now, number 20. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
James Bruce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Todd Frazier will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Adrian now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. high pop-up. Flaherty in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves 1. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47,
Leading off the inning, Dansby Swanson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dansby Swanson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Ready once again, Ryan Flaherty. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
1 out, nobody on. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The pitcher, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Carlos Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Moylan, number 61, Carlos Perez.
And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Darno is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They're down here 5-1. Jose Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Two and two to the Mets catcher. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Ahmed Rosario will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Popped high in the air. Swanson calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 44, A.J. Ramos.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Ramos is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bruce. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bruce looking up. Gone! Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and is now a 5-2 game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Jerry Spamiglia takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Mets put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Matt Harvey earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.